We're looking at the Drive Extra Wide Bariatric Hospital bed. We're doing a second video on this because the first one we did was good. We had the mattress on there, but I want to get a little bit deeper into the frame and some of the features of the bed. Now, this bed is 42 inches wide. It's a fixed width. And if you look behind us, most other hospital beds out there are 36. So to start off with this bed, you're going to have 6 extra inches of space. And we just had a patient yesterday that actually ordered this bed. And they ordered the bed because they have a lot of stairs getting in the house. I believe there was about 12 stairs to where they wanted to get this bed. And one of the things about this bed is that it does disassemble. So these head pieces here come off. It disengages from the frame down below. And the same thing happens up here where that disengages from the frame. And so you've got the ability here to be able to take the bed up in parts. So if you're dealing with stairs and you're dealing with situations where there's limited space, elevators and all that, this is going to be a much easier bed to get in place. Now, the other thing that's important is to see that this is solid ribbing. And when I say ribbing, you know, what they did is they basically, instead of having a solid surface, they put ribbing in there because what it does, it lightens the load, but it still gives you plenty of support for the mattress. The one thing that I try to stay away from, I don't necessarily promote, are these spring beds where you've got a bunch of springs in this area here, and then it's kind of a mesh, and when you sit in it, you sink into the bed, and eventually you start sinking in the middle. And if you're using an air mattress, you're really not getting good support. So, you know, this bed here will still give you solid support, still be a lightweight bed. Now, as far as the rails go, the rails are optional. We usually bundle in 2 rails in with the price of the bed. And you can put up to 4 rails in there if you decide that you want to go with more. And if you need more, you can obviously do more. And these basically will unscrew and these will drop down. So they can drop down out of the way. But they're solid. They're fastened into the frame of the bed. They're very easy to support yourself and help maneuver around if you need assistance doing that. You can also see here that the motor actuator is the newest style motor. It's very reliable. And then you've got a full set of hand controls. Now, the other thing that I think is important to note is that this bed here has the option of going into a chair position. So the features that are on here right now are the standard features with head up and down, foot up and down. It has sort of a tuck position and then bed up and down itself. So you do have all those features in there, but if you wanted Trendelenburg and you needed Trendelenburg or you needed a chair position, it can be done, but it has to be upgraded. So when I look at these beds on the internet, I see these really low prices on there. And basically, they're not including any of the standard features that you really want, which would be rails. In some cases, you might not need a chair position, but you know, as people here that sell hospital beds on a daily basis, for the person that's in bed, it's a great feature. Now, if they're immobile and they're not able to really do much other than just lay flat in bed, then that's fine. You're going to save money because you don't need those features. But the bed does have the ability to be upgraded into that and get that Trendelenburg feature set up. So that is another consideration that you definitely want to take advantage of if that's something that you want. But when it comes to being super easy to ship, it's a brand new extra wide bed, and being an extra wide bed, you know, like I said earlier, there's room for the cat, there's room for the dog. You know, we do actually also have other Drive bed models here, which we've done videos on. This one here is a much more, it's a much bigger bed, much heavier bed, but that bed goes to 54 inches, so you can actually get 2 people in the bed. But if you're looking for an extra wide bed, a bed with a little bit more room that's going to be priced very efficiently, the prices on these beds are actually quite low, considering, you know, what the costs are for other hospital bed models that are out there. So it's priced very well. It's easy to ship, easy to assemble. It doesn't even require tools. I mean, you really just pop on the head and footboard and snap in the motor, and it's actually very easy to do. But if you're looking for an extra wide bed, a bed with a little extra room and a lower price range, the only thing, once again, to consider is that if you do want the chair position, that is an additional fee. And obviously there's other little features that you can add on there with additional rails. But the extra wide drive Berry bed is absolutely a favorite for our customers. We love the bed. And it's easy, like I said, to get it in an elevator and upstairs and whatever. So if you're looking for a full electric hospital bed, this is a good option. Give us a call. Mr. Hospital Bed here, giving you a rundown on the drive bed. And you can reach us in San Diego, California at 858-263-4894. Beautiful Richmond, Virginia, 540-327-7376. And go to the website, mrmrhospitalbed.com, also hospitalbedshop.com. And there's a lot of information at the number one hospitalbeds.com, where we put a lot of videos and additional information to help you do the research. The goal is to give you the best information so that you can make the best decision for yourself or your loved one. And as you can see here, we carry beds from every different manufacturer, brand new beds, refurbished beds, the best hospital beds, the best full electric medical adjustable beds for your family, yourself. We ship them all over the United States, all over the world. So give us a call and visit the websites for more information. Subscribe and share. This is the Drive Extra Wide Berry Bed overview and a little bit more information, a little bit more in depth. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you on the next one.